Alright, we're cleaning a 2-bedroom today, and it got some red stains, some chewing gum, a lot of chewing gum. There's some more red stains.
Plus the carpet's dirty.
Lots and lots of gum. There's some more gum, more red stains. There's some gum against the wall. Candy stuck in the carpet. This carpet's not 2 years old, so it cannot be replaced yet. So it has to be cleaned. So we're going to do the best we can with it. It just got vacuumed, so we're going to vacuum it real quick. Okay, there's some candy and stuff stuck in the carpet. Some more candy stuck in the carpet. Alright. We're not going to vacuum on camera because they want this done today. In fact, they want it done in about 2 hours. So we got to get to it. So all we're going to do is maybe show the bonnet cleaning. We're going to get all the gum and candy and stuff taken out with an iron and some ammonia. We're not going to show that because we just need to get going with the job. So I might show you how much dirt I pick up with the vacuum cleaner. But other than that, this is basically going to be a bonnet cleaning video. So stay tuned. Alright, the vacuuming just got finished. He's working on the stains, the candy, the gum, all that. Show you kind of roughly what we picked up. A lot of fine silt and dirt. And it's definitely the kind of stuff you do not want left in the carpet before you clean it. So, anyway, we're going to keep working on these stains. There's not much to show. It's kind of boring.
I'll show right here. These red stains that have bleach stains around them, we didn't do that. Someone got these stains on here. This carpet's 2 years old. We never cleaned it. Someone tried to fix it, and they screwed it up. And
yeah, this is a brand new carpet. They lived here 2 years, and this is the first time that we've had a chance to get up here and clean the carpet. So
someone
this is something where someone tries to
up trying to do some home remedy.
Yeah, if you use Resolve or other over-the-counter type things from the grocery store to try to clean stains and stuff, be careful with them because the residue you leave behind will make it so nobody can never clean the stains properly. Anyway, we're going to finish all this stuff up. It's going to take a while because there's candy everywhere that we've got to melt out of the carpets. And we'll show you the bonnet cleaning when we think we've got everything else done. So stay tuned. Alright, we've messed with all the stains and everything, and we're going to start cleaning with the Oreck Orbiter now. We're not expecting spectacular results on this one. You just hope for the best because
we'll get the carpet cleaned, but
like the bleach spots, there's no fixing that.
That's not our problem. We didn't do that. We're not responsible.
Yeah, that's a pre-existing condition.
We're just trying to get the darkness out of the carpet. I don't know if the camera shows it, but the carpet's pretty dark.
And this carpet had so much candy and gum and everything in it that there's probably going to be still some in there because you can't find it all. You see it later, and they only want to get the majority of it out.
Well, we're going to recommend to them that they just patch this carpet.
That might be a good idea on this one.
Yeah. They have people come out here all the time to replace old flooring, and while they're here, they can just pop a patch on it real quick and be done with it. Normally, I recommend getting red stains out the way we do it, but when they're like this, it's not a thing you can do.
Yeah, the problem is people have tried to treat them with something before, and you don't know that one way or another, so you just have to do your best. When you see the bleachy areas, that's what it's from. It's a reaction to whatever was in there somebody else used to clean it with.
Now, as we're cleaning it, the bleachy areas don't look quite as bad. But when it dries, it'll probably start looking bad.
Yeah.
Those are big bleach spots.
One of the reasons we're trying to, well, not trying to, but one of the reasons it's better to use a low moisture method on carpets like these is because undoubtedly they had pets, and the pets probably went to the bathroom in the house because this is an upstairs unit. So if you get the carpets wet with an extractor, as the carpet dries, it's going to pull all those odors and everything up to the surface. With this, a lot of times you can avoid getting the back end of the carpet soaking wet, and definitely the pad. because you're doing a low moisture method, and you have a lot less problems with, well, as the carpet dries, you're going to get browning. As the carpet wicks back, you can get brown areas and wick back and everything, and this avoids a lot of those headaches.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to extract this with any kind of extraction. Not us.
Not unless they absolutely insist.
Whoever wants to do it like that, they can come back in a couple of days and fix all the spots that create, because that's what'll happen.
Every once in a while they have one and they definitely want it extracted. And so we'll do it if they insist on it with an extractor, but if they just leave us to do the best method for that particular carpet, then we'll extract if we need to, or we'll bonnet clean.
Well, we have a trick for extracting. When they insist on it, we bonnet clean it thoroughly first, and then we can extract it on one quick pass.
Yeah.
That way, if they say, did you extract it? You're like, yep. And it's the truth.
Now, if a carpet doesn't have any heavy stains in it, and they want it extracted, then we could just extract it with the rub doctor, because it'll scrub the stains out. But if there are a lot of stains, or if they're very dark, we want to use this method first, at least. Okay, he's working on a fairly dark area. I don't know the area that he's standing on. They may have had an area rug or something down, because it's nice and clean looking, although I'm sure it's not really clean.
It's cleaner now. Now we've done this.
Now when the bonnet starts to slow down, where you notice you're not really getting the results as quickly, it's time to flip the bonnet over, or else you want to wash it out and get all the dirt out of it, because once it gets loaded up with dirt, it's not going to pick up anything else.
Or you can put a fresh bonnet down if you're so inclined.
Yeah, if
You can do that. If you want to use about 6 or 7 bonnets, you can do that.
Since we hand wash our bonnets, at the end of the day, we don't like getting more than one dirt if we can help it.
Well, unless we're doing a bunch of jobs.
We'd rather clean as we go and just keep on the same bonnet all day, if we can do that, than to have to hand wash a bunch of bonnets, because they get really full of dirt.
We use multiple bonnets when we need to, but these bonnets go a long ways before you have to.
Trying to change angles just so I can make sure. Let's see if the dirt's coming out. With a little viewfinder on this camera, it's hard to tell sometimes what you're going to get on video. The videos always end up looking better than we think they're going to from the viewfinder. But getting the lighting just right.
Now the secret to these, when they're real dingy, just slow down a little. You can go real fast, but on these you just, see, I'm not going real quick. I'm not doing them like this.
Yeah, you can force it to scrub a little bit, or you can let the machine do all the scrubbing. And
you just slow down a little bit, and it'll absorb a lot of dirt.
sometimes you just got to go slow. That's the only way it's going to get done.
When the carpet fibers are real dirty, it takes longer to strip them clean than when the carpet fibers aren't real dirty. On a clean carpet, I can do this room in 4 or 5 minutes properly. This one will probably take, I'm guessing, 12 minutes, 14 minutes, but I'm slowing down to do a good job.
Now, it was a surprising amount of dirt that I got out of the carpet when I did the pre-vacuum. Considering this is an upstairs unit, there's no dirt in the area. It's all grass and sidewalks. And it was pre-vacuumed ahead of time by a housekeeper. So that amount of dirt makes me think we're probably going to end up having to come up here and post-vacuum this carpet. Maybe not, but we probably will, just to be on the safe side.
Oh, and incidentally, when you do this, if you got a post vacuum, you charge for it.
Yeah.
If they won't pay, then say, okay, and you don't come back. You charge for everything you do. There is no freebies, no handouts, none of that stuff. This ain't welfare. So you got to treat it like it is a business. And if you recommend to them that you need to post back and they don't think you do, then just tell them, okay, then I won't do it. But don't do it for free. Don't do nothing free.
Well, if you're getting started cleaning carpets and everything,
that's different. You need to do something to break.
Yeah, you may have to do some of that stuff because you need to practice on it. Yeah.
Once you've built the reputation, though, you start charging for stuff.
But the other thing is, if you're thinking about getting an Oreck orbiter and you're watching our videos and trying to decide if it's something you'll even want to use, it makes it look like something that might be kind of fun to do. So you may do a lot of extra stuff at first because you're having fun with your vacuum cleaners and your
this is fun.
Equipment. But at a certain point, you get tired of playing with it and you just want to make money with it.
I want to make money, but it's fun. I'm enjoying myself. I'm not sitting here thinking, oh, I sure hate this.
Like the candy and the gum and the stains up there.
That's not fun.
We're not going to take that out for fun. We're going to take that out if they're willing to pay to have it done. Otherwise, it stays in unless it comes up with the machine. The way we the way we price our jobs is we have a standard pre-spray basically that we use. We'll boost it if we have to. And we do a general cleaning after we vacuum. And whatever comes out, and whatever doesn't, it's extra. It's an extra treatment, then it's going to get charged extra. And on some carpets, they don't, if they know they're moving in somebody's got pets and a bunch of little kids, they may not want to spend any extra money on it because they know the carpets are going to be thrashed.
And we have ways as far as the pre-spray goes. We never don't put down a good pre-spray, but if you want stuff like peroxide, you're going to pay for that.
Yeah.
We don't put down our best pre-spray for the same price on a cheap cleaning. We offer all varieties of cleaning because we know everybody don't have, $150 to get one of these done.
But this carpet needed the pre-spray boosted up a notch.
Yeah. Well, with the red and stuff in it. Now, on these red stains, you put some peroxide in with your pre-spray, and you let that stuff overnight. You come back if you can. A lot of your red stains will just be gone.
Yeah.
Now here it don't matter because
the bleach area.
There's bleach area is going to be here anyway.
Yeah, you're not fixing that.
And they need
While he's doing that, I'll show you these other rooms. We're not going to actually video them, but I think I did a walkthrough when we first got started, and there was a lot of there was some gum or candy stuck right there at the baseboard. And some of these darker areas we've already pre-sprayed a little bit. We're going to have to re-pre-spray them when we get in here. There's some red stains in there. They really cared about the living room on this one. The bedrooms, they don't want to get into a big expense of making the bedrooms perfect because it's not that big of a, that's going to have furniture covering it and everything. So the living room's the big thing. They want to try to get as much done on that as possible. You see there's a really dark area in here. And there was a ton of candy in here as well. We got the bulk of it up. You always end up finding stuff that you go over the room with a fine-tooth comb and then you come back and, oh, there's a piece of candy I didn't see. But as long as you get the majority of it up, it's fine for this one. Yeah, one of the things you always got to remember when you're cleaning carpets is you can't take responsibility for everything that ever happened to that carpet before you got there. Who knows?
If you didn't do it, you're not.
Yeah, who knows what people did up here? And you can only clean what you can clean and don't worry about the rest. And the carpets don't always come out looking perfect. And of course you're disappointed. You'd like them all to look perfect, but you can only do so much with these carpets.
I see some of the people on the Facebook forums on some of the bonnet cleaning sites, and they're scared to take on a dirty challenge. And my thing is, I don't say it to them, but you just take it on and do it. If you don't do a good job, don't feel bad because
just do the best you can.
Yeah, charge them and do what you can because you didn't make it like that, and you're just trying to improve on something they screwed up. The dirtier they are, the more you can charge for them, and the less responsibility you got to get them looking perfect. I like dirty carpets. To me, they're the best kind. Because nobody expects nothing but to make them improved, and when you can make them look real good, they appreciate it. So,
yeah, this carpet.
Don't ever be scared to take on a dirty carpet.
Whoever was living up here lived here for 2 years on brand new carpets, and this place does get inspected from time to time by the management. They didn't apparently have a problem with the carpets, getting torn up while they were living here. So once they move out, now they want them fixed because I think they thought they were just going to replace them maybe, but they're not going to be able to because they're too new. But see, that's the thing where the managers have control over how much they let renters tear their carpets up, and if they don't do anything about it, then then you're stuck with a big mess to clean up when they leave.
I didn't do a video, but I did flip my bonnet while he was in the other room with the camera, just in case anyone wants to wonder, did you do this whole room with one bonnet? I did it with one bonnet, but I flipped it there in the middle.
Yeah, believe it or not, it's not like we try to get away with doing an entire place without flipping our bonnet or washing it out. That just makes the job take forever.
Now I'm going to do something that I typically don't do, but this area here, I'm going to get the bonnet wet, throw it down, and hit this whole dark area one more time, and then this living room's going to be done. When they're real dirty, bonnet the dark areas again with water, heavy water on your bonnet.
Yeah, don't worry about getting the carpets soaking wet when you do that. It's not going to be...
I don't care if the carpet takes 8 hours to dry.
Yeah, that bonnet's not really going to release all of its water into the carpet and get the carpet soaking wet. It's going to hold on to most of that, and then the friction and the heat that you generate from the machine, it's going to start making that water turn into vapor, disappear on you.
Yeah, when they're dirty like this, don't worry about drying times and all that. That don't even matter.
No.
You get it clean, and it doesn't matter if it takes them 2 or 3 hours to dry, or 4 or 5 or 8 hours, or overnight. None of that matters. Although this is a low moisture paint, and when they're dirty, you're going to use a lot more than low moisture. I'm getting tons of dirt out of this bonnet right now. The good news is from this distance, I can't see any really dark areas in the carpet, so it might be pretty good already. But I'm gonna make sure by doing this.
I'm gonna go ahead and put the ceiling fan back on now because the pre-spray.
I don't care if it dries up now.
Yeah. We don't put down heavy pre-sprays most of the time like a lot of people do. And so what we'll do is we'll turn off the ceiling fan in the room because we don't want our pre-spray drying up before we get to it. So this is actually February, I think it's February 19th.
Is it?
Yeah, according to the camera, if the clock and everything on here is correct. It says it's 4:34 in the afternoon, and it's the 19th of February.
Okay, now.
But it's really hot out today.
Now this is a gray area, and I got it out so well on the first pass that you can't really see it. But just to make double sure, I'm gonna take it out this way. And there's nothing better than a soaking wet bonnet to take out heavy dirt. You put your degreaser down, your peroxide if you use it. Get your bonnet so it's completely wet. And go over the stuff, and then you'd be surprised because it glides super quick when it's wet. It don't have no friction, so it just glides over the carpet fibers real quick and just cleans them hard. But a wet bonnet is always a good friend. I can already see this sucker's done.
It's looking pretty decent.
In fact, if I get a chance to come back tomorrow, it depends on where we're working at.
We may have to come back. We may come back to post vacuum tomorrow.
We might if we can charge for it.
Now here's the deal. The cleaning process is gradual. So, you know, as you watch this video, the carpets may not be that impressive, but go back to the beginning of the video when we're done and just start it over again. And you can see the initial walkthrough how dirty these carpets actually were when we started. Because it's kind of hard to, you know, I should do a time lapse sometime where you can really see the carpet change colors, but as it lightens up. Okay.
We talk about doing time lapse all the time, but I don't like it, and he does. And I hate to burn a really good job on a time lapse, but they are a cool way of seeing a lot of dirt come out quick.
Yeah.
Time lapse is saying in 45 seconds is impressive.
If I did a time lapse, I could show the rest of the apartment getting clean.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't be a 45-minute ordeal to sit through.
But then you got to find music or something to add to it. And, you know, it's just kind of a hassle, but time lapses can be pretty cool. Typically, I don't like them. I like seeing the real time. But, you know, it's to each his own. I'm not necessarily right about my opinion. It's just how I feel.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Actually, I think it looks better than I thought it was going to look.
Me too.
I was kind of thinking we maybe shouldn't even video this. You know, the funny thing about making carpet cleaning videos is, on the one hand, you only want to show your very best jobs and your very best work. On the other side of that, we're trying to actually show equipment.
Show the truth how it really is.
Yeah, we're trying to show people the equipment because we sell the equipment. We're not trying to gain carpet cleaning customers. We're trying to sell equipment. So we want people to see what the equipment can and what it can't do.
We get carpet cleaning customers without these videos.
Yeah.
We've got that. We're just trying to show people what you can do yourself, or if you want to start a business. You see by this that you can start a carpet cleaning business and use this machine to make money. That's what we're showing you.
Yeah, carpets and floors.
Yeah, carpets and floors.
In case I don't get a chance to mention it again, there's going to be a link in the video description to our Amazon influencer storefront.
Yes, yes.
Where we sell the Oreck Orbiter, all the accessories you need. Excuse me. We sell the vacuums, not all the vacuums we use, but we sell most of them. We also sell a lot of really nice tools and equipment that you can use if you're doing a cleaning business. Things for hard floors and carpets and for other things. And if you get a chance, go check that, click the link, go check it out. You might see something you like. And we're always adding new items. So hopefully you can find something that you enjoy. There's a brand new Rub Doctor machine out. The Rub Doctor's putting out, and it's supposed to be professional quality where you can rent it. But I don't think it'd be something that would work for us. But I put a link on there, and there's other attachments coming out for it.
They work real good for a homeowner.
Yeah, but there's a link on there if you want to go see those things. And they're so new, there's only like one review at the time of this video. But you can always find little things like that. I try to put up, I've got Bissell Big Greens on there, even though we don't use them. I put them up there because they're popular, and a lot of people, I think a lot of people would rather have a green machine than a blue machine, and that's cool. And for 99% of stuff, it doesn't really matter which one you would go with. There's some reasons we choose the Rug Doctor over a big green.
Well, Rug Doctor made one that looks like a green machine, but it's a red machine. Or it's
Yeah,
actually
but
like,
you push it forward and backward like the green machine.
we don't know nothing about it except we've seen it on YouTube.
No, it's too new to have anybody reviewing it or anything. And we've got 3 Rug Doctors, so we don't need a new one. So
Oh.
we're not going to be in the market for anything like that. But okay, he's going to start pre-spraying the hall and everything. And I think I'm going to wrap this video right here. Except I may show you the raked result. I may not, because the honest truth, once I rake this carpet, since it's going to be pretty damp, it may not look all that good tonight anyway. And if we come back to do a post vacuum tomorrow, maybe I can show you before we walk all of the carpets what they look like after they dried. On the video, well, to the naked eye, the carpets look great right now, but I don't know what the video shows. But I'm going to go ahead and stop here, and we're going to get this knocked out so we can go home for the day, because we've got it's approaching 5 o'clock. And we're going to be here a little while longer. But I hope you enjoyed the part that we did make a video of. Until next time, thanks for watching.